toxins that are in our house that could be harming us. Granted, we're both health coaches. And we're talking about things like mold and maybe odors and maybe there's E. coli and things like that. Enter this device, which I love, because I'm not going to pay to get all of that done, all that testing done, but why don't I just prevent it anyway? This is cleaning and purifying your air. Listen to this, 99.9% of mold, 95% reduction in some of the odors that you might have, like from the kitchen or bathroom and things like that. 60% reduction in things like E. coli. This makes me so happy.
Right.
And all you do is plug them in. Oh, by the way, they could also be a little bit of a nightlight. And oh, by the way, it's a today only price. That price goes away at the end of the day. It's the lowest price you'll see them for 3 months. 3 months from today takes us to February 29th. Is there a 29th next year?
I don't know.
think so. Takes us to March 1st.
March 1st.
Yes.
Right.
Basically, get them now because at under $30 each, yes, please. Here they are. This one right here is the blue and the white. Everybody gets a white. This one right here is the gray and the white. This one right here is the pink and a white. This one right here is the cinnamon and white. And then that is oatmeal and white. And there's also
this is
a
the
white
right here
over
that I
here
have plugged
in. Leave it to Christopher Joyce to bring us something so smart that purifies and cleans your air just by plugging it in.
You know, I'm so excited about this product because it is amazing what it does. And it's amazing what it does in the footprint. Look at this. It is the size of my hand. Typically, when we have to purify the air, we use a whole house air purifier. We need to put something on a tabletop.
Yep.
We need to put something on the floor.
You have to change blades.
Right. Well, there's tons of spaces in our home, bathrooms in particular, or smaller spaces like the laundry room or around the kitty litter box that you need the air not only cleaned but purified, and that's exactly what this is doing. You are literally plugging it into your outlet. You still have the advantage of the outlet on the top, but you are getting the job done in even all those small spaces. And you pointed it out, what this unit does without a cost of ownership, without cleaning it, without changing filters, is really dramatic. It goes through 2 stages. It has a small fan that is super quiet. You don't even hear it running because in order to clean the air, you have to move the air. But I would rather have this clean the air than my lungs, and you can shut the night light off if you want. Do you realize your lungs work so hard every day?
They do.
17,000 to 30,000 times every single day. So I would rather have this clean the air in my home because, by the way, the EPA says that the air inside our homes is 2 to 3 times dirtier than the air outside our homes. So this is going to take care of a lot of things, starting with the ionization process. The ionizer, that's what reduces the odors and releases that fresh air. It takes care of the bathroom odors, literally taking care of 95% of those bathroom odors. Laundry odors, diaper pail odors, wish I had this when I had kids in diapers, pet box odors, and the odors from cooking and cigarette smoke.
Cooking, that's my family.
Well, here's the deal.
All the time.
We're often nose blind to the odors in our home.
Yeah.
Whether it's the dogs, the cats, or the cooking. The broccoli and the fish that you cooked the night before, you're still smelling the day after. You may not smell because you're in the home, but your friends and family will.
So just get this for the reduction in smell. But this is why, as a health coach, I am doing backflips over this. Right.
So in a test, and we had this independent lab tested, you're not saying it, I'm not saying it, QVC's not saying it, the lab is saying it. It's killing up to 99.9% of mold, 99.7% of fungus, and 99.5% of bacteria. If you don't put one of these in every single bathroom, basement, and laundry room of your home, you're crazy because you see what this is doing for you.
And the mold, the fungus, and the bacteria. Like literally, when I'm working with clients, I'm doing poop tests to see where the fungus is. I'm talking about what are all of the mold that might be in your house that's causing all of the health problems you're having. These are real concerns these days, my friends. And I'm not saying go buy a remediation thing that costs $1,000. I'm saying plug in a $30 nightlight to maybe prevent that. Even if you're not sure, do I have mold in my house? Do I have E. coli? Is that what's causing my problems? Get these just to make sure and to prevent it. You saw 99.5, 99.7% of reduction. Plus, the bonus is you can get rid of the things that you do know you have, like the smell.
The smells, absolutely, that you're often nose blind in your own home. The other thing is because this is so small and it plugs in, You can take this to your Airbnb.
Yeah.
You can take this to your hotel. It has a retractable plug, and that retracts so you can easily put it in your suitcase and now take it to the Airbnb. How many times have you gone to a hotel room or an Airbnb
Yeah.
and you're like,
something.
it has a
It
kind of
stinks.
funky smell. You don't even know about the mold, the fungus, and the bacteria.
Right, which is
You can
probably what
take
you're
care of it
smelling.
now.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Right.
you go to a beach house or something like that, or maybe
Yes.
you're in an RV or a boat. My goodness, you've definitely got
This
that
is
there.
great for an RV. Also, you know what it's not doing? It's not masking the odor.
Correct.
It's
It's
cleaning it.
ionizing
it,
It's
yeah.
actually cleaning it. Here are your color choices
Yeah.
that we have
I
for
love
you
this
today.
blue,
Yeah.
this light. They're all very, very, very mild colors. Blue and white.
Oh, I
Everybody
thought you
gets
were
a
going
wild.
to say aesthetic.
They're aesthetic. too.
That too.
Wait, we only have 2,500 left in the
Oh,
blue and white.
okay.
The price goes away at the end of the day. It's the lowest price you'll see it until March. Charcoal and white, 3,400. Pink and white, which is really more like a
blush.
beige blush. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many left? 2,600.
Okay.
Cinnamon white, 2,500. And oatmeal white, which is like a sage,
And then this is
2,600.
white that
and
I
then
have
white,
plugged in.
white, very popular.
So you always get a
as
white.
well. Yeah.
So
Listen.
you always get that neutral.
Bathrooms,
Right.
laundry rooms, mud rooms, right? Wherever the dog sleeps,
The,
next to the dog
the
sleep.
teenager's room,
Yeah.
the baby's room.
baby's
Exactly.
room.
Yeah.
And
Next
it
to
is the
diaper
size of
pail.
my hand.
Yeah.
It plugs into the wall. And it's going to take care of all those things that you talked about. I mean, you're seeing all around the house, whether it's the bathroom, you can put it in the kitchen. In my kitchen, I actually have two of them
laundry
because it's a
room's
bigger
great.
space. Laundry room, by the kitty litter box. Every bathroom should have one. That's a no-brainer. We don't have real estate in the bathroom to typically put an air purifier,
Oh my
which
gosh,
requires a countertop or a floor. Now you're just plugging it into the wall. But at the end of the day, it is really about that ionization that's reducing the odors, freshening the air.
Yeah.
That small fan that's moving the air to do that. And then last but not least, or more importantly, is that UVC light that's
Yeah.
killing 99.9% of the mold, 99.7% of the fungus, and 99.5% of the bacteria
And this is
that
the
it
time of
passes
year,
through.
by the way, that the windows stay closed the most. This is
Correct.
when you need to clean the air the most, quite frankly. You're cooking, you've got things on the burner, you've got
That's
things
right.
in the oven. This is what everybody needs. And it's a night light, and it's small, and it's quiet, so you could place it anywhere and
Correct.
you'll even notice it.
It is the only day at this price. The price goes away at the end of the day, and it's the lowest price you'll see it until March 1st. They're less than $30 each. I know that I always stand up here and I talk to you about, hey, you should eat this and not eat this, and you should
Right.
exercise and do this and don't do that. And sometimes that gets overwhelming, and I understand that if I give you too many things to focus on with your health, you're just not going to do any of them. So this is one of those things that is the simplest things I could ever tell you to do, because mold is a real issue. It's a real issue for everything you have going on here. It's a real issue for your house as well. So plug this in, and you are taking care of 99.9% of mold in 120 minutes, 99.7% of fungus in 50 minutes, and 99.5% of E. coli and bacteria
Right.
in 135 minutes. You plug it in, it's $30, and you forget about
By
it.
the way, a finished basement.
Yeah.
If you've got
An
an indoor
unfinished
gym,
basement?
No,
Right.
unfinished
Yeah, no,
it doesn't
unfinished.
matter. Yeah.
But if you have an indoor gym
great
or
for
something
that.
like that, what are we seeing over there?
So this is
what
with
I
that UVC light. She just went through those claims. Again, this is independent lab telling you that this unit is killing 99.9% of the mold in 20 minutes, 120 minutes, 99.7% of the fungus, and 99.5% of the bacteria. Those statistics blow me away that this little unit.
I can't believe it.
with-
Because I literally
It's
research like how I can come in and get
Right.
mold taken care of, how I can get the big test in my house. Maybe we just don't even test, you just plug it in anyway, because
That's it.
chances are you have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Chances
Yes.
are. And if you can smell something, then you
something going
really
on.
have it going on.
The
You get two of them.
56972 is your item number. $12 is your easy pay.
That's your white.
Yep.
If it's in your cart, check out, because that's very
Absolutely.
popular. You need to get these right now. This is the blue and the white. This one is the charcoal and the white. That is your pink and white, cinnamon white, and then oatmeal and white. Individually boxed, 2,300 left in the oatmeal. Give them to your daughter and your
They're
your
nice
mother-in-law because you're concerned about them. New baby gifts, wedding gifts. Thanks, sir. Good to see you.
You're welcome.
Always
Thank
nice to see you, Christopher.
The-
Thank you.
All right, it's time. It's time for, we're a big fan of love. You're good.